Dead by Dawn is one of Steam's many retro revival platformers that drops you into the muck-caked boots of professional hillbilly alcoholic Ted, who finds himself a survivor of whatever's caused this week's zombie apocalypse. Armed with his double-barreled shotgun, a couple of grenades, and the double jump that is native to all backwoods peasantry, Ted must bludgeon a path through an army of the dead to a laboratory at the end of the world, where his scientist buddy can slap together a cure to save humanity from the necrotastic virus. Of course, if you think that reanimated corpses with strangely effeminate walks are all that stand between you and this miraculous antidote, then boy, you dumber than a sock full of Forrest Gump's nut wallop. Inexplicably placed buzzsaws, barbed wire logs, collapsing platforms, robot guardians, motorcycle stages, and innumerable pits of fire are all on hand to make your life a living hell. Especially the innumerable pits of fire, which are innumerable, full of fire, and will set the zombies within them ablaze, which will cause you to die horribly many fucking times. So many fucking times. Fuck those flaming zombies so hard in their filthy, flaming dump tunnels. There are no checkpoints in Dead by Dawn besides the completion of a stage, so it's largely a case of being horribly murdered screen by screen until you have some kind of tactical pattern down, or your thumbs just commit to muscle memory so hard that trying to text anybody for an hour afterwards will fling out paragraphs of involuntary gibberish as your hands attempt to steer you over 18 burning cadavers and 3 rows of logging equipment. Your worst enemy in this entire ordeal, however, are the goddamned keyboard controls. I made a typically calm and understanding observation on them during my original video review. Oh, fucking grenade key! There is no excuse for having those two so close together. Alright, it states the game is better played on a pad, yeah, I accept that, but that shouldn't give you free license to make it fucking unplayable on a keyboard. That's like if a cereal came out that said, tastes better with full fat milk, but if you poured semi-skimmed on it because that's all you had, it just gave you fucking motor neurons disease. Oh. Now, while I did have gamepads, barely any of them seemed to work with anything released in the past 3 years without some sort of ungodly malware-ridden remapping software, so I took the plunge, put some of the money from my wonderful Patreon supporters to good use, and bought an official Microsoft PC controller. Now we'll see who accidentally grenades themselves in the face while trying to reload the shotgun. While I stand by what I said about the controls, I feel like I have to take a large part of the blame for my original failures at Dead by Dawn. Trying to play a hardcore action platformer on a keyboard is folly. You're just picking the completely wrong tool for the job, like trying to defuse a bomb with a strimmer, or clean your kitchen with a Wolverine. Needless to say, with my new gamepad picking up the slack delivered by the atrociously unresponsive and crappily mapped keyboard controls, Dead by Dawn immediately became a good deal easier. In fact, it's a very decent game. Frustrating as shit in some places, absolutely, but addictively so. I didn't rage quit once, which is pretty rare for me with these types of games. Even rarer, I sat down and ran through the entire thing in a few hours. That's not to say that there aren't a few quirks thrown in there to piss you off. These motorcycle stages, God's mercy. Not only are they 100 times more brutally unforgiving of even the most minor mistake than anything else in the game, they are inconsistent as fuck. Sometimes you can run over the zombies, sometimes doing that will blow you up. There's just no fucking way of knowing, which really starts to chew your tits down when you're halfway through the stage, trying to jump, shoot and reload at the same time, because you know getting back to that point is a motherfucking lottery dictated by whether the jump button decides to work or not. It has a nasty habit of going to sleep near ledges, which, you know, it constitutes about 98% of the times that you need to use the fucking thing, but it's only on these bloody motorcycle stages. Christ alive, this gap. If you are anything but pixel perfect on the jump off point, you're gonna burn like the bad ending of a choose your own adventure book where Paul Daniels time travels back to Salem. But that aggravation is nothing compared to this. The unrivaled, overbaked, go fuck yourself with a maggot infested donkey cock suicide note festering in the irritable bowel of Dead by Dawn. Level 2-3. The Night of the Burning Dead. God damn it. Fuck. Fuck a dog. Shit's sake. Pissed on your leg. Fuck. Fuck. Cunt on a bonfire. Fucking fuck. Pubes. Shit a dick. Big red donkey bollocks. Fuck. 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 Let me tell you, if you're prone to losing your temper, this stage is about as good for you as landmines are for a doormat, and it's all because of these flaming fucking zombies. See, they have no pattern. They have no solid tactic to build around. They will just leap up at you with no goddamn warning and take you out, which is fucking infuriating in other parts of the game, but here, where they're pouring out of the sky and every other direction like God's latest biblical temper tantrum against the people of Egypt, they're a motherfucking nightmare come to life. You can't even just kill them, you have to shoot them down in strategically sound places so that their blazing remains don't fucking trap you or kill you in midair. Haha. What? No. Ah! The good news is that Dead by Dawn is significantly easier once you make it past this ludicrous trial of the flesh. There's still parts that you have to die and die and die to trial and error your way through, but the burning zombies almost entirely disappear, eliminating the game's greatest threat. The boss battles are far more relaxing than any of the normal levels. In fact, the final boss is insultingly easy enough that it wasn't anything close to a hassle to re-murder him and showcase the game's two endings. See here, you can either take a bottle of whiskey from your fellow muckraking pigfucker and ride off into the sunset, presumably exploding the minute you come across a small ledge, or you can tell him to go anally violate himself with his own foot and get blown up with a grenade. And that's it. I mean, there's a survival mode too, but no. No thank you. 6 down, 2 to go, and believe you me, we have saved the absolute worst for last. Join me next time when we'll be returning to conquer maze-running bullshit casserole Taken. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Wow, what a great maze! Sure hope I don't get lost in this one. Lord God, I hate this fucking series.